Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame and then the mid-term time frame, and then we're going to be hitting up a bit of the long-term as well. Once we're done with that, we're going to be doing a bit of altcoin requests. We've got my 3 altcoins of the day that we're going to get through as well. So the 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today are a bit of XRP, a bit of Uniswap, and also, yes, a bit of Stellar as well. Love a bit of Stellar Artois. Amazing stuff coming through there. And then we're going to get to the altcoin request part of the show. And yeah, that's where you guys fire your altcoin requests in the chat. And yeah, I do some live TA for you. We're also going to be reviewing some ultra package trades. We're also going to be reviewing some premium scalp trades as well. Because to be honest, now with Bitcoin, after what happened yesterday with Bitcoin and it pumping insanely like crazy, right? we should expect some sort of consolidation, some sort of dump, which is what we're actually seeing in the last like 5 minutes or something, right? Just it always happens like just as I'm starting my stream. It's just so annoying how it does that. But yeah, as you can see it, guys, we're having a bit of a pullback coming through, but this is completely fine. It's completely healthy. It is expected. It's basically just going to come back down, stop out all these long positions that everyone's got confident with. And then we're probably going to see another run up, hence the title of the video, to 52,600 to the previous high there. So yeah, let me just do some shout outs first, and then we're going to get straight into it, guys. We're going to get straight into it because there's quite a bit to get through today. And I'm sure a lot of you are eager. We're all eager with crypto at the moment. Just make sure my beard's not catching on the mic as usual. Basically a sign to probably trim the beard. Yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic, was it Tuesday? Tuesday morning here? Wednesday morning. God, the week is flying. We're Wednesday morning already. Amazing stuff. It's 11 degrees in England. Yes, 11 degrees. It's freezing. No, shout out straight away. We got Nicolay coming through saying, it's that time again. Yes, sir, it is. We got Phoenix. We got NX coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, NX. Ivo, let it burn, baby. Shadow waiting for this time. Morning Geezer from Liam. We got Horisto saying more like 49, 48k right now. As I was saying there, literally I was starting my stream and it just absolutely cascaded off a cliff there. But I was going to say it was going to do this anyway in terms of a nice little pullback or some consolidation. And we can see the effects it's already having on the hourly RSI there. So pretty good stuff coming through there. We've also got in the chat, we got Joe Hart as normal. Joe Hart, you didn't get first today, my good sir. Didn't get first today. Yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, Joe. And yeah, Phoenix saying, morning, Joe's a bit slow this morning. What's happened, Joe? We got Alistair on the chat there as well. Nice to see you on the stream there, Alistair. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday morning as well. We've got Jaya coming through saying, hey, Chester. Antonio, hey, mate, what's up? And we got One Manny. We got Ron. He started his stream. Damn it. Last index bread. Nice to see a few members coming through. And to be honest, I'm pretty annoyed with Google at the moment because they haven't verified my my ID for this whole Google ad thing or whatever it is. So it's basically, I think they've like put all my memberships and everything on hold. So I can't see who's actually the member of my YouTube channel anymore, which is really quite annoying. But I can remember last index is a member. We got NX as a member as well. And I think we've got Michael as well somewhere along there. But yeah, so at this point in time, guys, I'm sure your badges and stuff will come back as soon as Google sort it out. But I've submitted my ID like multiple times now, and they're just not doing it. So yeah, don't know what's happening. Don't know what's happening with the whole of whole Facebook and Instagram going down and everything as well. It's all just a bit weird at the moment, right? But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into Bitcoin. Let's get straight into Bitcoin, guys. I do need a light target, actually. We need a light target from you guys in the chat. So someone please set a light target. We're at 7 already. Let's not go too ambitious, guys. Let's not go too ambitious today. What did we get yesterday? I think it was it 70 or 80? We did quite well yesterday, guys. It was 70 or 80 likes. So yeah, if one of you want to set a like target in the chat, then I'll write it down and see if we can hit that and give you a shout out on stream when we do hit that. If we do hit that, make it achievable, guys. So yeah, I'll get ready to write that down. In terms of a subscriber target, guys, we're on 1,564 right now. Should we look for 1,580? 16 away, quite ambitious as well, but let's just see what's good. Last index says RIP juice emoji, lol. Yeah, very annoying. Shashir's come in with a nice 69 target. So yeah, hopefully we can try to share there. We'll aim for 69, guys, because I know we all like a 69. We've got 65 from Liam and also 75 from Phoenix. So yeah, those are going to be the like targets coming through there. So we will see how we get on with those throughout this stream, right? They're all noted down. Brilliant, amazing stuff. Let's get straight into Bitcoin here on the short term. Now, yesterday we were discussing this broadening wedge chart pattern coming through. We are hovering around this sort of area here. We're hovering around this sort of area here, and we are waiting for some sort of measure move to the upside in terms of a long position, looking pretty good. Either, I see your light target there. It's a little bit more ambitious. Not ambitious, a little bit more achievable, that 55. So I will write that down as well, Ivo, and we'll see if we can hit your target first, because obviously it is the lowest. But yeah, so as you can see, guys, this is the measure move that we were looking for yesterday. This is the measure move we were looking for yesterday. And hello, did it get completed? Yes, it did. Amazing stuff there, guys. So if anyone did jump into this long position coming through on this retest, I would have been waiting to probably clear this previous high here around 50,350 there, and basically rode that wave all the way up. That would have been a very, very nice long position coming through there. In terms of percentage for this position, guys, you would have been looking at something around, not too great, but still a nice 1.97% indeed. Pretty good stuff indeed in terms of just a little cheeky scalp coming through there. Now, what did we see in terms of highs being set yesterday, guys? We saw the high of Bitcoin get set at 51,885, and then a little bit of a pullback. Not too bad to the 10 SMA there. Not too bad at all. And then we saw another try at this horizontal over the course of around probably 10 to 12 hours, right? Granted, we would have liked to break here to actually progress us up a bit further, and then we could have really been looking at around that 52,600 there. Yeah, Luna is really dumping, isn't it there? Luna is down 7.55% and falling. Pretty crazy stuff there for Luna. I see you in the chat there, Shashir. Yeah, 14 likes already, guys. You mental. Yeah, as you can see, we have actually seen a bit of a big correction coming through there, guys. We've seen a bit of a correction coming down here, as you can see, bouncing perfectly off this price action channel there. Pretty good stuff, I must say. In terms of percentage for this correction, it's probably around a 2% in terms of the live candle around that point now. Yeah, near enough around a 2%. Yeah, it's literally bang on 2% there. Crazy. Literally just guessed that. Yeah, and that's obviously brought the price down to around 50,400. But you can see in the space of, it's not long at all. It's really not long at all. In the space of literally, I don't know, maybe, what, like 5 minutes? We've seen a buyback coming through of around $400 there for Bitcoin, pumping the price up. So you can see the confidence is there. People are still looking for lower entries here, people. So I would actually expect us to come up from here. And as I was saying at the start of the stream, what we are seeing here, it's just the big dogs, the big whales in the pond. They're basically going, oh no, everyone's gone long. We're gonna liquidate a lot of shorts. We're gonna liquidate a lot of longs and get a lot of people stopped out before having the continuation of the price to the upside, right? So yeah, just be prepared for that, guys, and just relax. Just relax. It's calm. This is what we say on the stream. It's calm, collected. That's how you make the most cold hard cash. Now, one thing I did want to talk about here, guys, we had a bearish divergence coming through yesterday. I think it was on the 4-hour actually. We had a bearish divergence coming through yesterday, but it didn't play out, right? It didn't play out. And this is where we saw this insane pump to the upside. Now, looking at what we're seeing now, it's nearly horizontal, but it is still a bearish divergence, guys. So it is basically meaning we are due some sort of reversal coming through. So it's definitely it's a piece of information to keep in your back pocket. It's not like congruent at this point in time because we are in a nice healthy uptrend. We are seeing a nice bit of consolidation and then another leg up, potentially a bit more consolidation here, and then another leg up to that 52,600 there. So we'll just have to see how we go. There. But yeah, it is healthy what we are seeing here for Bitcoin. Now, granted, we are seeing quite some big spikes, but as I said, they're being validated by consolidation, or what we are seeing now, a bit of a pullback before continuation to the upside, right? So yeah, not too bad. And I know everyone right now is pretty bullish, right? There's a lot of people. The bulls are out of the pens there. The bulls are out of the pens. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that basically plans out. Oh, I didn't actually bring up the fear ingredient next. I'm going to have to bring that up later on in the stream. They're annoying. Didn't do my prep properly today, guys. But yeah, moving on to I would say the higher low for the short-term chart is going to be around this 49,700 and also this 48,700 as well. This is going to be the sort of area. If we do actually cascade down from there and lose these zones there, then it's going to be pretty bad. That's going to be bad, and this is where we're going to see probably the resistance actually play out there for Bitcoin. And referencing the longer-term time frame resistance, we can see this basically happening around September, right? Pretty key stuff around this sort of zone here, guys. So if we are going to lose this zone, it's going to be looking pretty rough indeed. But to be honest, at this point in time, there's a lot of confidence for Bitcoin. So I would probably expect it to be bouncing at 49,100, that sort of area on this pretty major trend line coming up from there. But we'll get to that. We'll get to the longer term time frame very shortly indeed. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, we are above all major moving averages apart from the 21 and the 10 simple there. So we're above the 200 EMA, the 200 SMA is not on the chart there, the 200 EMA and the 55 as well, and also bouncing perfectly off the price action channel, which basically determines the trend, guys. As you can see, blue candles coming through there. So yeah, we're still in this blue candle sort of area until we lose 50,392 there. If we lose that, then it is going to signify a micro downtrend to the downside, and that's probably going to correlate pretty well with us losing this trend line as well from the top side of this broadening wedge. If we are to lose this zone, guys, we're probably going to be coming down, as I said, to these previous higher lows that we got coming through here. So yeah, interesting times to be watching there. We'll just have to see how this bounce is going to play out there, because it is scurrying around at this point in time. And just referencing the Fear and Greed Index quickly, I did see on the community channel this morning, in Telegram, guys, someone actually posted the Fear and Greed, and it's pretty high. It's pretty greedy this morning. So yeah, there's signifying a bit of a dump. The whales coming in and probably dumping everyone off a cliff, because everyone's probably, as I said, entering a load of long positions coming through there. And yeah, I'm currently still long in maybe 3 positions, right? So yeah, it's absolutely fine, but I'm waiting on the indicators to tell me when, right? So yeah, let's move on to I want to talk about the RSI quickly on the hourly. As you can see here, guys, this dump is actually bringing the RSI back down to the central point, which is actually pretty good for Bitcoin, because if we're chilling out here, we've got room for another leg up, right? We don't want to be to this overbought sort of scenario, which we did get to around this sort of zone here, after seeing this pretty steep pump from this measure move completion from this broadening wedge, right? Now, what we're seeing now, we're actually coming back down. It's pretty good actually getting to this zone, because it basically, as I was saying, it's going to give us the room for another leg up if we want to take it there, and we're not going to be overbought, right? We're not going to be overbought. Now, moving on to the midterm here for Bitcoin. This is the bearish divergence that we were talking about yesterday, guys. I just did want to touch on this ever so briefly, just because it's just a nice example of them not actually playing out, right? Because some of them don't. And for you new traders out there, I know quite a few YouTubers out there like, it's a bearish divergence, we're definitely going down, and then a lot of people just think that they all play out 24/7, but this is just an example of them not playing out and actually getting invalidated, right? Because now we're basically looking at that being like that, and then it basically doesn't become a bearish divergence. Sorry. So yeah, let me get rid of that for now. I just wanted to show you guys an example for the new traders out there that it doesn't always play out like that, right? So yeah, as you can see now, this is quite interesting, right? This is quite interesting, because we do have. What do we have? No, we do have a bearish divergence coming through from this. I know it's near enough horizontal, but it is still valid at this time, because we did actually come up higher. So yeah, we're just going to have to see how this plans out in the future. But yeah, it does mean we're due some sort of reversal coming through there. And to be honest, we've got a nice, pretty strong trend line on the RSI from this previous high coming through there as well. So if we are going to be coming down at this point, people, if we're going to be coming down at this point, the key bounce point we are looking for is around 64, 63.9, that sort of area on the RSI, for then potentially another bounce up from there, bringing us, and if we are going to see that buying back power actually come through, this is hence the title of the video today. 52,600 is definitely on the cards as a target there. As you can see, this horizontal is perfectly bang on 52,600-ish, that sort of area. That's what we are going to be looking for. Now, if we do lose this zone on the RSI, we're probably going to be losing this trend line as well there, guys, and that is really quite bad, because that basically that's going to mean that this, what we're seeing here, one, it's going to be acting as another lower high, right? We're going to be acting as a lower high, and then that's obviously bearish there, guys. We're going to be acting as a lower high from this previous high there for Bitcoin on the midterm here, and then we're going to be losing obviously this rising wedge chart pattern as well, which is obviously acting as a heavy level of support at this point in time. We're looking for a measure move completion to the upside. The measure move completion to the upside is around 15.31% in terms of a long position, guys. So if anyone did execute this yesterday, you'd have been making some gains, and you would have taken quite a lovely bit of profit all the way up coming through there. Around 4.39%. This is where you would have been taking a lump of profit. Actually, it probably would have been a bit lower than that. Probably 3.29%. That's going to be your probably your second take profit. I would have been going for a first take profit at around this horizontal at 50,430. First take profit. Second take profit around 51,114. That would have been the second take profit. And then obviously we got third take profit at 52,600, that sort of area. This is really going to be a key point of reversal, guys. So if we are going to see, let's go on the basis that we do come down here and then we have a bounce, because as I was saying there on the hourly RSI, we're actually back down to that central point. So ideally for the 4-hourly RSI right now, we want to actually be coming down a bit, right? We want to be coming down a bit. We want to chill the F out. We want to sit, have a cup of tea, relax for a bit, and then take another leg up, right? That's going to be the ideal scenario. So yeah, potential bounce scenario coming through here. And even if we don't bounce here, we've got potential to bounce at the next trend line coming through here as well there, guys. So it's definitely, there's 2 points to be referencing here on the RSI for the future here for a Bitcoin bounce. And to be honest, we are looking pretty bullish right now. I don't think we're going to be absolutely cascading it down. And if we are going to be cascading it down, the key areas to be watching there is going to be definitely around 47,500 here on the midterm. This major trend line coming through here from this rising wedge pattern at around 49,350. That's sort of the area. We do have the 21 moving average in there as well, which is going to be acting as a level of support at this time. But let's zoom in a bit more and let's just see how much and how cleanly we've bounced off this 10 simple here. Look at that for a level of support that we found. Amazing stuff there, and that's sat at around 50,387. So yeah, it's kind of all correlating together, guys. So yeah, I would expect Bitcoin to bounce here. If we can bounce here, it's going to be setting a higher low, right? It's going to be setting a higher low, which basically means it's progressive to the upside, and this uptrend should continue, right? It should continue, but we all know Bitcoin, right? The only negative thing right now that I would say is we've fallen below the volume weighted ATR band, guys, and we know how strong this tool is in terms of an indication of the price here. You can see the rejection points coming through here. You can see if we're above it, guys, this is what we're looking for. If we're above it, we're trending above it, right? We're having a very, very nice price action above it until we lose it, right? If we lose it, we can see us actually coming down quite low, bouncing off the previous higher low there. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how Bitcoin is going to react here. How Bitcoin is going to react here when we actually try and have another bounce up. Because if we get rejected from this 50,947 there, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good because the volume weighted ATR band acts as a pretty strong level of resistance, and we do know that. Let's see if we can get some bigger and better examples for you there, guys, for the volume weighted ATR band. You can see, look at this, pretty strong resistance coming through there, and again. So ideally, we want to get above it. If we can get above it, guys, as you can see here, same scenario as I just said, we ride that wave, we bounce above it like so, and we have the continuation to the upside. This is a very nice pump that we could be looking for if we can get above it for Bitcoin there, and this is what we're going to be looking for. Hopefully we can. Fingers crossed, guys. This is what we are going to be hoping for. But yeah, as you can see here, volume weighted ATR band to the lower side as well. Heavy levels of support. Pretty bloody good indicator, in my opinion, right? Pretty bloody good indicator. So yeah, just hopefully the point to be watching here today, guys, is when we bounce for Bitcoin and how we react to this volume weighted ATR band, because if we do cascade down from there, it's going to be providing a lot of sell-off power. And as I said, that's going to be signifying this as a confirmed lower high from the previous high for Bitcoin. And it's still going to be bearish if that's going to be happening, guys. And let's be honest, we're still bearish on the macro, guys. We're still bearish on the macro, and I'll get to that on the longer term time frame in a second. I know everyone's thinking, oh my God, we're going to the goddamn moon. Granted, yes, it is looking good. I'm going to be a lot more bullish when we clear 52,600. Yes, and then from there, it's going to be up to like 59,000, that sort of area. But at this point in time, we're in a micro uptrend. We're not in like a macro uptrend, guys. It's not like a humongous uptrend. We're still looking bearish on the big charts. So yeah, I'll get to that very shortly indeed. But yeah, I pretty much spoke about, I've touched on the RSI. Let me jump to the MACD, Macadamia Nut, quickly. We'll see what's going on there. You can see the uptrend compared to what we saw last time, not that great. We are literally setting lower highs in terms of the uptrend until we can't actually, this isn't exactly confirmed as of yet until we do have that bullish crossover there, guys. So this is definitely a point to be looking out for. And to be honest, we're getting dangerously close to that on the MACD there if this dump is going to continue to the downside, but it seems to be holding. It does seem to be holding at this point in time. we do it. Should we sit for a second and watch this hourly open here for Bitcoin and see what happens? Because usually we do get a bit of price action coming through into the hourly open. So let's I'm gonna take a sip of my H2O, do some shout outs, and we'll see what's going on with the people. What's going on with the people? And the like targets today, guys, we got 55 set by Ivo, we got 75 set by Phoenix, Liam has set 65, and Shashir has set 69. Amazing number. H2O. Good stuff. Hourly opens so far. You can see we're dumping a little bit coming through. Yep, dumping about 20 to 30 bucks so far. Looking like we're potentially testing this price action channel coming through here. Yep, we are dumping here, people. No price action to the upside to start off this candle. Nothing, tiny wicks, nothing crazy. So yeah, it's not looking too hot right now. Shout outs coming through to the chat there, and while that's doing that, we've got Tashi saying, "Hey legend, hello to you, sir. You're the legend coming through." Yo, Chester, do you think Bitcoin dominance will flip? Feels like altcoins are taking a beating, even though BTC is going up. By the time it hits 65k, feels like alts will be down 30 to 40%. No, to be honest with you, man, I think alts have actually been doing pretty well, considering. But what we have seen with the Bitcoin dominance, it has been trending down for a long time now. And obviously, we've reflected on that in a couple of streams, right? You can see Bitcoin is dumping, actually. We've reflected on that in a couple of streams in terms of referencing the total market cap for crypto. That nearly actually hit an all-time high the other day, and Bitcoin was nowhere even near its previous all-time high, right? Its all-time high, it's OG, original all-time high, right? So, so it just shows that a lot more money is being flown into the altcoins, and they're taking a bit more of their own stance, hence the Bitcoin dominance going down. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But I don't think when Bitcoin hits 65k and it breaks the all-time high there, to be honest with you, I think alts are going to be up a serious amount there. I think some alts they won't survive. Some alts won't survive, and we know that's going to happen because technology will get invalidated. Technology, like other companies, will come through and they will smash it and will smash them out of the water. So we'll just have to see how that goes. And just that's where all the fundamental research comes in, right? So yeah, let me have a little look at the chat coming through. We've got Stephen Carpenter. Nice to see you on the stream there, Stephen. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey man, I'm actually up for a stream, lol. How have you been? Yeah, good man. How are you? LR says, hello everybody. Hit those likes, my good people. That's what she says. What are we on? We're 25 likes, guys. We're aiming for that 55 target. So we're nearly halfway there. Amazing stuff there, guys. And we've also got Tasman saying, you the man. We got Coco saying 44k. Honeys or homies? Homies, yeah, 44k homies. Sorry, I thought it said hornies or something. It's strange. But yes, 44k homies. We'll see how we bounce. Like, as you can see, the start of this candle, it's been pretty good, actually, pretty progressive. And now we are seeing a lovely bounce point coming through there. And if this is going to carry on, guys, it's going to be a micro higher low here. And that's obviously very progressive to the upside there for Bitcoin. Looking pretty goddamn good indeed, right? Very, very good. Very good. Very, very good indeed if that is going to play out there. We've got Simon in the chat there. We've got Nick in the chat there. We've got a bit of Donna as well. Nice to see you on the stream there, Donna. 75 likes minimum, says Donna, hopefully. Micro good, macro bad. What does BTC need to do? Thanks for the great TA, says SY Lim or Salim. Thank you, man. Do appreciate the compliment. What does Bitcoin need to do? Bitcoin needs to go to the goddamn moon. Crypto needs to take over the world. No, to be fair, Bitcoin it's doing well right now. It's doing well right now, but what I would say, let me jump to we covered this. Yeah, we covered the midterm. So let's jump to the long term shortly, but let me just cover the let me just take a breath. MACD, looking for this, look for the bearish crossover coming through there. As I said, this current trend for the MACD isn't over. It will be over when we see this bearish crossover, right? And then we see the downtrend actually getting signified. But we could see this trend actually resume if we see a nice bit of price action coming through for Bitcoin there, and then that could mean we could be setting a lower high there for the MACD on the midterm there for Bitcoin, creating some sort of cycle coming through there. But we will get to that. I'm sure we're going to see that coming through potentially. We'll see that. We'll probably see that today, right? So it's definitely a point to be referencing today, guys. If we are going to see any sort of pump, maybe up to 52,600, and then this is going to signify a bigger uptrend coming through there, and then we could be looking at some sort of trend, planning out what we're going to see next in terms of nice uptrends coming through there. And the OGs know that that this strategy does actually work quite well in terms of referencing the MACD there coming through. But yeah, that's pretty much that done. pretty much that done. I would say probably a bit of a bearish divergence coming through on the MACD as well. They're just looking at a glance there. But yeah, let me jump to the long term and let's go. Let's see what's good for the long term. 28 likes as well. Amazing stuff there, guys. Amazing stuff. The subscriber target was 1,580. Did we say 1,580, guys? That's going to be the subscriber target today. Amazing stuff. We could smash through that. See if we can all hit that together. We've got back to the long term quickly, and I just want to explain my long position coming through from the rounded blue box zone indicator, one of my indicators, and it's pretty good right now. It's pretty good right now, considering we've taken profit a multiple amounts of times right now. And even if we do see reversal here, entered around this zone here, stop loss is going to be right down here, right down here, because that's how the indicator works. And then we're staggering take profits all the way up. The first take profit gets hit, you basically take your stop loss, you put it to your entry, right? So at this point in time, I'm waiting for another take profit to come through at this next zone, and that's going to be around 52,100. Hopefully we can hit that. That's going to be very good indeed. Got my orders set for that. Amazing stuff indeed. Just wanted to touch on the rounded blue box zone ever so quickly there. And also, guys, I know a lot of people panic when it starts to we start to have downtrends and stuff like that, because I know quite a few people are hodlers, right? But if you're just genuinely trading, and I know a lot more people long than they do short, right? This is an amazing indicator for shorting the market, right? As you can see, as we cross over this this white line coming through, and this is a linear regressional growth curve from the start of Bitcoin. As you see, as we cross over this white line here, guys, we enter a short position, and we stagger take profits all the way down at all of these lines, right? At all of these lines, and this, as you can see, staggers us all the way down to a nice take profit around 17% there. Pretty crazy stuff there, considering coming through that. And vice versa, guys, another long position, we cross the white line, we enter here, and then we stagger our take profits all the way up as we go. Bang, 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 bang. Amazing stuff. 20% gain there. Really, really good stuff indeed. And this indicator is 74, I've got it written down there, 74.34% profitable. Pretty crazy stuff there, pretty god mode. But yeah, enough about that. Let's talk about the long term here for Bitcoin. As you can see on the daily chart, pretty crazy stuff there. I remember jumping in the Telegram, I think it was last night. Last night just before bed, I said, look, guys, if we're going to get a daily close above this major trend line from the all-time high there, it's looking pretty goddamn good. And the reason why I say this is because it's hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be acting as a level of support, which we're flirting with the idea of losing at this point in time. And if that is the case, then this breakout is going to be a little bit more invalid, and we're likely to probably come down to around 48,000 yet again. And then, unfortunately, we are going to be in this dirty scenario section again. Part of this downtrend coming through there, and this will be acting as you guessed it, yes, resistance, right? Let me have a little look quickly at the chat. Can you confirm we have a 1-year bear market once we hit the center of the 5-day channel? Potentially. The thing is about looking bearish right now on the long term. It is looking bearish, right? It is. It really is. As you can see, it is looking bearish, right? Obviously, we had the insane bull run to the upside. We see all-time highs there for Bitcoin. And after that, May got us, and the lower highs were set. Lower highs, the confirmation were set. So if we do get resistance here, and we do see us actually progress to the downside here, that is going to be the third lower high set, which is really bad, right? It's really, really bad coming through there. How's AXS looking for you, Chester? Just put my stuff in it. I think it might ride soon after the giant dip. We'll tip for assessment, but can't find super chat. Yeah, so yeah, this is to you, Ryan. So Google have they basically blocked all my my monetization because they haven't verified my ID. I've submitted it I think it's 3 or 4 times now, and they still haven't verified it. So yeah, all my memberships and everything's down at the moment. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. And if for my members who are renting the indicators and stuff, don't worry. Your indicator subscription, they are going to stay on because I do it on a separate platform, right? So don't sweat about that. It's all good. It's all good. It's obviously a problem my end. Pretty annoying, but it is what it is. Got to deal with it. I think I'm going to be on the phone to Google later going mental. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man. And don't worry about tipping, man. It's only for super chats and stuff. When the chat's going absolutely crazy, that's when you want to be doing super chats and stuff, just because I won't see it, right? I won't see it because it's going so fast and I have to talk and look at the charts. But yeah, it's not to be honest, I don't need the money from the super chats and stuff like that. I make my money through trading, right? And that's why you guys know I'm not here shilling you affiliate links and stuff like that, right? I'm not about that. Join my Femex and all that. No, I'm here to teach you trading. That's my mentality, right? So yeah, as you can see here, guys, let's talk back to Bitcoin coming through, because we've got a lot to get through. Back to Bitcoin coming through here. As you can see, as I was saying, it is pretty bearish right now, just because this is bearish on the macro, guys, on the longer term time frames here, just because we are still waiting to get over this lower high. If we can clear this lower high at 52,600, that sort of area, then it's going to be looking pretty bullish indeed, and I definitely will probably be taking another long up to this volume weighted ATR band, and that's going to be sat at around this 56,756 there. But right now, the key point that we need to be looking out for is this trend line to the downside. If we get a candle close on the daily below this, it's going to be looking pretty progressively bad, and we're probably going to be looking at a bit of a correction to the downside, right? Bit of a correction to the downside after a huge pump. And to be honest, the whole think like a whale, you're never going to fail sort of mentality, it's acting up here, guys. It is acting up, because if you think like a whale, obviously they've pumped it like a mudder trucker coming through here. Everyone's greedy. The fear and greed index, I haven't got the fear and greed index up actually coming through here, but we know how greedy that is at the point in time. I think it's at let me see if I can bring it up on another chart quickly, because I do want to actually have a look at that quickly. Yeah, so the fear and greed index is at 68, guys. Is at 68 right now. See if I can drag this in. There we go. Yeah, it's a 68 now, guys. So it's it is pretty greedy. So we are expecting the whales to probably be dumping it or something along the lines of that, right? And if that is going to happen, if we are going to see a dump coming through there, as I was saying, it is going to be another confirmed lower high there. Granted, yes, it is going to be closer to the previous lower high that we did see from before. And in terms of distances, in terms of percentages from before, it was around 10%. This is probably going to be a hell of a lot closer than that. Near enough around a 1%, maybe even just slightly less than that. So yeah, it's going to be a lot closer, which basically means it is a bit more progressive, right? It is a bit more progressive, but it is signifying it will be some sort of symmetrical triangle chart pattern coming through there, as you're setting lower highs and you're setting higher lows there, forming that symmetrical triangle. And then there could be a breakout scenario coming through from there. Maybe in the future, probably something along, obviously we're going to go on the most recent uptrend right now, could be looking at something along the lines of this, guys, and that does bring you up to, yes, the previous lower high coming through there. But yeah, the key points to be watching out for over the next few days, as I would say, is to break 52,600. If this uptrend is going to continue, that would be pretty bloody amazing if that is going to happen. But also, if we dump down and we lose this major trend line, we're going to be setting a lower high there, guys, and that's obviously bearish coming through there. So yeah, just keep your wits about you, be cautious, be safe. And we are above all major moving averages. We've got the volume weighted ATR band as resistance coming through around I've got something in my eye, it's bugging me, around 56,500. That's definitely a point of resistance that we need to be looking out for there. If we are going to actually come down, we've got a bit of a bounce point coming through at this 55 moving average. As you can see, we did actually bounce coming down to this on the previous pullback coming through, and also we got a lovely little support coming through at this horizontal at 48,250. That's definitely gonna be a point to be referencing. We know these whales, guys. We know how easy it can be manipulated. This 10K drop happened in the space of like 5 minutes, right? So we know how easily Bitcoin can be manipulated. So we could actually see a massive wick down to the downside and then progression to the upside, right? That can easily happen for Bitcoin. We know that. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this does happen, because if this is going to happen, then we're going to be looking at a lot of stop losses coming through for a lot of people, right? And that's obviously what they want to accumulate, as much money coming through there. Is it some cup and handle formation for BTC? Yes, to be honest with you, it is. It is right now. You're looking at a big giant cup and a big handle, right? And that usually means continuation to the upside. So we'll just have to see how that plans out, guys. And as I said, it's another thing to be looking out for there, guys. If we are going to be clearing this 52,600 with a cup and handle, with high lows being set and lower highs being invalidated, it is going to be looking progressive to the upside. It really, really is, and it's going to be looking very, very good. But I just want to stress there, for me personally, I'm really not that. I'm bullish if we can clear these zones. If we can clear these zones, I'm going to be a lot more bullish. But right now, I'm cautious, calm, collected, cautious. I'm not going to be like jumping into any crazy long positions right now. I am long in like 3 different accounts or something, just through indicators, indicator purposes at this time. They're telling me to go long and stuff. But yeah, so at this time, I would be waiting for probably another personal long when we clear this 52,600. Invalidating that lower high there, and then we can be looking at targets of around this volume weighted ATR band at around 56,500. That's what we're going to be looking for here, people. Yeah, so that's pretty much Bitcoin done. On the daily. I mean, this is something that I did want to talk about as well. The RSI coming through. We're quite high, I would say, in terms of the buying power coming through there for Bitcoin. But you can see this is the trend line that we were talking about yesterday, whether we were going to come up and hit that. We've come up, we've said hello. It's going to be key to see whether we get resistance from this zone, because that's obviously going to be bringing us down considerably, and that could mean rejections to the downside from this major trend line, lower highs being formed, as I was just saying there. But if we can find support, we're going to be looking at a nice bounce as well. So it's a very, very key point as well there for Bitcoin, to see whether we are going to actually see us come up to that 52,600, or whether we're going to actually cascade, that word keeps jumping out of me, right? Or whether we're going to cascade down from there. So we'll just have to see how we go, right? See how we go from there. But yeah, a couple of scenarios for you guys to be thinking about for the daily here for Bitcoin, for the longer term time frame. So yeah, interesting stuff there. Interesting stuff. Now let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance quickly. Yeah, let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance quickly. Yeah, not good. not the hottest stock right now. No, it's that's the Wolf of Wall Street quote. Obviously, it's not doing too great right now. Bitcoin dominance. Obviously, we were trending down for quite a while. Which was very good for the altcoins, and we did see a reflection of that in terms of the total market cap for crypto. As you can see, total market cap, all-time high there for the total market cap for crypto was at 2.579 trillion. We near enough got there at the previous high there for the most recent, ever since Elon and Jack jumped on that B-word conference, starting that humongous uptrend we saw there for Bitcoin. Now, obviously, that brought a lot more money into crypto in general. As you can see, the lower high that we did set for the total market cap there for the whole of crypto was 2.42, and as you can see, that's literally moments away from clearing all-time highs there for the market cap of crypto, and that basically tells us a lot more money is being thrown into the altcoins as well there, which is very, very good, very progressive. So it basically means that Bitcoin is ever so slowly falling away from being the leader, ever so slowly, not completely falling away, ever so slowly falling away, right? But now the key points to watch here for the Bitcoin dominance. We got the 200 SMA coming down to say hello there. It's going to be interesting to see if we get resistance off that, and basically how this is going to play out now, because we're actually stuck in this range, and you can see the support that we do have on these zones. To be honest, guys, ideally, we all know we want this to be actually coming down, right? We want to break this low and come down even further there for the Bitcoin dominance. That's obviously going to be bringing our altcoins up with it, right? Hopefully we can see that happening, and if we see that happening, then I would expect the total market cap to be climbing up as well again. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that plans out over the next, probably say over the next maybe 3 weeks or so, and just see how we go. See how October goes, right? Because obviously we've had a pretty dirty September, right? We've had a pretty dirty September. The reputation of September precedes itself yet again. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. We've got, let me jump to the chat quickly, and then we're going to get to my altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today, my good people. And they are XRP, Uniswap, and a bit of Stellar Artois as well. So yeah, we're definitely going to have a look at those. Not a problem. Let me just have a little look at the chat there. We've got... if BTC is bearish, do alts do well, or does it go down too? Usually, I find that if Bitcoin starts to dump, this is sort of a pattern that we are seeing, right? If Bitcoin starts to dump, like we start seeing some sort of panic sell-off, example like May, the alts really do take probably a lot bigger of a hit, right? A lot bigger of a hit than Bitcoin itself. But vice versa, if Bitcoin's pumping, I think it takes a bit more for the altcoins to actually start pumping, right? Obviously, it does always usually follow Bitcoin, exception of Ethereum, 1 month of the year. But yeah, usually it does follow Bitcoin there. But I would say it's easier for altcoins to be just dumping off a cliff than it is for Bitcoin, right? Let me have a little look. Minus 70% like a boss, says Ryan Miller. Oh, brother, man. Hero Optimus says, how is the Fear and Greed Index today? Bang, we're at 68, looking for that correctionary period to come through. That just completely went on the wrong chart there. So we got Jay Khan says, hello, boss. Thanks for your help. Love your shows. Try never to miss it. Thank you, man. Do appreciate the compliment there. And hope you're having a fantastic day. Jay Khan. What have we got coming through there? Can we take a quick look at Litecoin, mates? Is Blue Twister. Potentially Mr. Blue Twister. We will get to that because I've got quite a lot to get through, but we will get to the altcoin request part of the show as promised there. Superman 800. Hey, Chester, my dude. Hey, man. Hope you're having a good day. All good coming through here. But yeah, I'm all good today, to be fair. Feeling pretty good. Had a nice gym session yesterday. Feeling pretty good. Nice and fresh. Not sure if you study the moon phrases, but today is a new moon, meaning a great run-up. And then on the day the new moon, we get... And then on... Sorry, I'm really bad at reading, man. And then on the day of the new moon, we get a dip. Yeah, I haven't really studied the moon phases, but I know Crown's Crypto Cave. Crown, I'm sure a lot of you know Crown. Talk about it quite a lot. And they weirdly play out, right? They do weirdly play out. So yeah, maybe I'll do some research on the moon phases today, actually, because it's been on my to-do list, right, for a long time, but it's not been like insane priority because obviously it's just the moons, right? So yeah. Puppy Chow says, wonder if we get below 50k. To be honest, I really wouldn't be surprised if we did. Just as I was saying there. At the start of September, guys, obviously we saw that manipulation coming through in the space of like 10 minutes, right? $10,000 in 10 minutes. It's very easy for the whales to just, oh, we've pumped up loads. Let's look at the narrative. Everyone's pretty bullish right now. The fear and greed index is up like crazy. So let's, you know what, let's dump it 10,000 bucks and then buy it back. Liquidate all the short, liquidate all the longs, stop out a load of longs as well. It'd probably be a very good scenario for them to do, right? Just have to see how they plan it. Yeah, I did just get your message there, WizWheel, so I will have a look at that afterwards. That's thank you for that information. But yeah, like target coming through. We've got 42,000. I think said 42,000 likes. 42 likes coming through. The first like target is 55, set by Ivo in the chat there. Amazing stuff there. Just had like a weird bubble come out my mouth. Weird. So now let me have a look at the subscriber target, guys. Subscriber target today is 1,580. So we're 50. We're 15 subscribers away from that target. Amazing stuff if we could smash through that. Let's get to my altcoins today. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you for potential positions. And guys, I do this every single day, Monday to Friday, every morning here in England. I know it's all different countries and different time frames for all of you guys as well. But yeah, it's around sort of this area, this time frame every sort of day. So for me here, it's 10:30 a.m. So it's around that sort of time that I do go live. So if you are looking to book me into your schedule, yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here. But yeah, so altcoins of the day today, we've got XRP that I do want to talk about. I went on Doge quickly. XRP that I do want to talk about. The reasoning for this is, guys, we've got a falling wedge pattern, right? Interesting stuff because we were looking for some sort of breakout. This isn't going to be overnight, guys. This is actually looking like we probably could actually come down a little bit more. But if Bitcoin's going to take a run up, there's definitely going to be a break to the upside here for XRP. That in terms of a measure move, we could be looking at something like this on the most recent uptrend, looking probably pretty progressive here in terms of a percentage gain here for a long position for XRP. There could be looking at something 17.71% there. Pretty crazy stuff. And if we do break out there, the support that we've got along this horizontal as well, you can see, I've got a little, I don't know if you can see it on my chart. Yeah, I've got a parallel channel. You can see this blue here. It's not very visually appealing for the end consumer, which is you guys, but yeah, so it's not that visually appealing, but you can see the support that's being formed on these zones continuously. Obviously, we had to test it a couple times before we broke down, and this was obviously September dirtiness. So yeah, if we can actually find support on this again, you can see the progression to the upside from here. We could be looking at something like that. Very, very good stuff indeed. And that's basically going to put us in a breakout scenario from this falling wedge, and also a reclamation of this parallel channel as well there. Not too bad indeed. And need I say what am I going to say? Nothing I say is financial advice. It's just my opinions on what I think might happen in the markets, guys. If you ever want to take any positions that I'm talking about here, please go do your own research. I will not tell you to take a position here. So yeah, this is a position that I'm looking for, right? you know the score. But yeah, in terms of take profits for this position, I would be firstly looking probably around 1.12 there, and then probably staggering them up from there. Probably another one around this sort of 1.19, and that is looking like by the time that we get there, the volume weighted ATR band will come down to say hello as well. So it's definitely going to be a major reversal point here there, guys, and we stagger our take profits because we prepare for any sort of reversal sort of chart pattern coming through there. And basically we take our stop loss, we put our stop loss to entry, and then if we do get stopped out here, stop out, yes, but we've already taken profit twice. It's a positive stop out at the end of the day. So yeah, not too bad. That's the trading strategy that I use. It's called gridding your take profits there, people. Chester, why are you making my magic internet coins go down? Oh, funny stuff, man. Damn, how low will ADA go? I'm going to get liquidated at 2.05, says Ryan. To be honest, obviously ADA really did bang it. It really did bang it recently, setting the all-time highs, and it's from there it's just been pretty poor, right? Really quite poor. So yeah, hopefully we can see ADA actually have a bit of a recovery, but it's just in that uncertain sort of time for ADA right now. I know they have, I think they've just paired up with Chainlink, haven't they? I might be wrong, but I think they've just paired up with Chainlink, which is obviously gonna, they've obviously probably got some things in the works, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, I think ADA will do very well in the future, but I think it's still a waiting game, and I think it did get powered by a lot of FOMO with the whole smart contracts things coming through there. Yeah, in terms of my next altcoin of the day to showcase to you guys, it is Uniswap coming through there. The reason why I've chosen this as an altcoin to showcase to you is because you can see this parallel channel to the downside. We're in a breakout scenario in terms of a retest coming through here. So it's going to be very interesting to see if we can actually bounce from this zone. If we bounce from this zone, it's going to be very juicy. Juicy mango juice for a long position coming through. I haven't said that this stream, right? So yeah, this is going to be the measure move we are looking for, going on the most recent uptrend inside of that range there. This is going to be looking pretty progressive if we can see a nice bounce point coming through there for Uniswap. And as I said, usually, guys, you know the drill, as I just explained on XRP there, we're staggering our take profits all the way up. We're not going for that completion of the measure move there. If it completes, amazing stuff. We're making even more gains, but we're just preparing for all those reversals if they are going to happen. Now, we are looking at around a 29.33% completion of the measure move there. Pretty progressive, pretty good stuff indeed. Lining up pretty well with the volume weighted ATR band as well there in terms of a rejection point. Not looking too shabby indeed. But yeah, key points to watch here for Uniswap would be this bounce point coming through here. And then we can see how we're going to bounce from there and see if this micro downtrend is going to continue, right? We'll just have to see how we go there. But yeah, interesting stuff coming through there for Uniswap, and that is why basically claim one of my altcoins of the day today, guys. Ryan says, serious question: is it illegal to give people financial advice? No, it's not illegal, but in England, I think in England you need an economics degree legally. Otherwise, I think people can sue you and the government can sue you and stuff. It's kind of like being a lawyer without having a certain lawyer qualification, right? So it's along those sort of lines. So yeah, legally, I can't give you financial advice. And that's why I always say this is purely education, guys. And that's why I do this for free every single day, right? I have indicators you can rent, and you're renting the information from the indicators, not from me. It's not my advice. It's from the indicators, right? So yeah, that's the story on that for you there, Ryan. And 44 likes as well there, guys. We're 11 likes away from the like target coming through there. Amazing stuff there. One man, he says, hey Chester, what do you think about SRM? I bought almost at all-time high. Is it worth holding, or did I kick myself in the own crown jewels for making that move? To be honest, one manny, if you bought it almost all-time high, then that's already quite a bad move. But you just take a lesson, you learn from it. Nick says, wait, I have a politics and economics degree. I'm a financial advisor, says Nick. Amazing stuff there, bro. Get yourself a stream coming through there. I think I'm right, Nick. I think I'm right. That's what I've been told by quite a few people. So yeah, well done to Nick. And if everyone wants financial advice, go talk to Nick. Financial suggestions. I think financial suggestions does actually still fall into that category there. But yeah, just educational purposes only. Educational purposes only. Leader Crypto's coming through saying, Wagwan CC. What you saying, my G? Come on. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, my guy. But yeah, in terms of charts, let's get back to the charts. Financial recommendations. I think the word financial is probably the word that they pick up on, right? So yeah, as you can see here, guys, Uniswap coming through. This is obviously a position that we could be looking for the future, around 29.33%. Amazing stuff there. And we see how Uniswap can run up as it did the other day. Huge gains. Amazing stuff there. Let's jump to the next altcoin of the day. This is my third altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you. It's a bit of Stella. We've all had a Stella Artois. Lovely beer. I was going to say a pretty bad quote then, probably shouldn't. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, let me jump to the daily chart coming through here, guys, because it's a pretty crucial point actually for Stella, as you can see. We've got a major daily trend line coming up from a while ago, right? From the low of March 2020, right? COVID crash, Black Swan event, Dirty McDirt. Awful, really bad. But this is the trend line that's actually riding us up, right? That's riding us up at this point in time. Just reading the chat there. So yeah, as you can see, this is definitely a key point to be looking out for there, guys, just because we haven't broken this trend line yet. We haven't broken it since March 2020. If we're gonna break it to the downside, there's definitely gonna be a short position coming through there. Amazing. It's gonna be amazing stuff indeed. But what we are waiting for now is a bounce up from here, right? If we can bounce up from here and the continuation of this micro uptrend here on the daily, this is gonna be looking pretty progressive in terms of a long position, right? Nothing too crazy, right? Nothing too crazy, but in terms of a measurement for a nice move up here, we could be looking at something along the lines of this, right? It's going to be something along the lines of this, and it's going to be bringing us all the way up to around that 35 cents there for Stellar. In terms of percentage for this gain, which we could be looking for here, it's still going to be around a 15, near enough 16% there. Pretty big. Pretty huge gains there. Pretty big juice. Mega giga gains coming through there. And that's well, we know why we're here, right? We all know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. We're here to make money. So yeah, that's definitely a game to be looking out for the future. Buy Boss Token is here to shill. So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for there for the future there, guys. And we are currently testing major moving averages coming through. So yeah, it's definitely a point to be referencing in terms of a bounce scenario coming through there. I mean, at the end of the day, we have tested this high twice now. We have tested this this previous high. We've already tested it once, right? So yeah, now we're looking for potentially bouncing at this zone here. If we do lose this, and if we don't get candle body close here on the 4-hourly above the 200 EMA there, then it's going to be looking progressive to the downside, but we do have a pretty strong trend line coming through. I think maybe, is it an all-time high trend line? Maybe. I think it is. Yeah, all-time high trend line coming down as well. So yeah, very, very crucial points coming through there, guys, to basically be referencing. Just have to see how this goes. But yeah, potential bounce point for Stellar coming through. Potential position that I would be looking for there. Now, what's next? I'll pick up a check and a flex. Now, let me have a look at this is the Ultra package coming through there, because I want to do a giveaway for you guys. Let's do a little bit of a giveaway. Let's do that. Let's do a giveaway. We love a giveaway. But yeah, this is the long position for Bitcoin that we're currently involved with still. Obviously, we're having a bit of a correction phase at this point in time. Still up around 17.70%. Pretty crazy stuff indeed for the Ultra package. Really, really good indeed. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that very briefly, and then also I want to touch on the Ethereum long position we closed yesterday, right around 8.7% gain there from a long all the way up from 3,111, I think we got in 3,111 all the way up to around this 3,381 there. So yeah, pretty amazing gains coming through there for the Ultra package. We know how these indicators work, guys. They go on trend reversal as well there. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see how that does plan out, because it is flipped. I think it's flipped long or flipped short. Can't remember off the top of my head, but we'll just have to see how that goes for the future there. But what I would say, now we have made an 8.67% gain. I would expect probably around two losses, maybe like 1 or 2%, and then another huge trade coming through there, because it is that indicator for Ethereum is only, it's 50% profitable, so only 50% of the trades are going to be winning trades, but the 50% that win, the percentages heavily outweigh the losses, right? And that's how it works. So yeah, it's pretty good stuff indeed. So yeah, if you are part of the Ultra package, guys, and you're seeing a few little losses, it's absolutely fine. It's completely healthy. It's fine. It's good for the indicator to be doing that. It's only 50% profitable, remember, and that's why I have quite clear instructions about separating your balance for each indicator and stuff like that, because it removes a lot of the emotional aspect of that from that, and you can basically just, if you put the money aside for that indicator, say for Ethereum to USDT, say you put say $5,000 aside for that, right? You're trading that, you're leaving that, you're just following whatever that indicator is doing. at the end of the day, you're going to make money, right? Whereas if you're doing it with your whole bank balance, your whole trading balance there, you could be like, oh God, no, I'm down 10%. Oh no, I want to close here. It's going to be affecting my whole balance and stuff like that. It adds a lot more emotion to it. And that's what we're trying to avoid here, because I'm sure a lot of you know, emotions are not the way to be trading here. They're the worst thing for coming through here. Bitcoin's at 5,000. Imagine how much Bitcoin we'd buy if it was at 5,000, right? Blue Tista says, what is the Ultra Package? The Ultra Package is a private Telegram group. It's a product of mine. It is on the website if you want to go check it out, Blue Twister. It is £95 per month, and it's basically a subscription to 4 of my indicators, and they trade the pairs BTC, Ethereum, ADA, and Binance Coin. And the percentage gains since January 2020 are pretty crazy, man. They're pretty crazy. So we've got BTC's up 143% since January 2020. Ethereum is up 362. Obviously, this is on the trades, right? 362%. ADA is up 1,106% since January 2020, and also BNB is up 843%. BNB is 82% profitable trades. ADA is 68% profitable. Ethereum is 50%, and BTC is 45.5%. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff there. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do it. Let's do a giveaway, right? Why not? Let's do a giveaway. I think we actually had a BNB trade coming through as well. Yeah, BNB trade coming through. When was that? When was that? That was recently, right? Definitely, we closed in profit. It was pretty good, actually. I think it was probably this one coming through here, right? Around 2.27%. Yeah, it's totally slipped my mind, but yeah, that was another profitable trade coming through for the Ultra Package as well. So yeah, let's do a giveaway, guys. Let's do a big giveaway coming through. I'm thinking of a number. I'm thinking of a number. What number am I thinking of? A number between, what you got? There's 50 of us watching, right? A number between 1 and, we'll do 1 and 20, right? Make it quite easy, nice, simple, because we're still an hour into the stream, so we're quite early. Ryan's having a good time. Yeah, so I think of a number between 1 and 20. I'm going to write it down, coming through here. 1 and 20. Let me have a little, yeah, there we go. Written it down. So yeah, if you guys get that, you're going to win basically 2 months access to my Ultra Package there. 2 months free access, and it's basically a private Telegram group, as I was just explaining with those indicators. And as I said, it's £95.99 per month, right? So you're essentially winning $200 in a sense, right? So pretty crazy. So chat is popping, numbers coming. It's between 1 and 20, guys. People putting in 21. No one's got it as of yet. No one's got it as of yet. Yeah, and also I will be doing a premium package review in a second there, guys. Some scalps that we got involved with yesterday. To be honest, yesterday was quite a bloody day for the scalp package, right? Just because of the whole, no one's got it. No one's got it just yet. Don't worry, guys. I'm watching the chat just because of the whole pump for Bitcoin, right? And the sideways scalping indicator does primarily work for sideways markets, right? So yeah, hopefully we are going to see some consolidation today. And no one's got it, right? There you go. Haristo's got it. It was number 20 there. Number 20 for you guys. I know it's pretty bad handwriting and stuff, but yeah, number 20. So Haristo, you have won 2 months access to the Ultra Swing package there coming through. So yeah, drop me a message on Telegram and I'll get you added to that. Or if you want, you can put your see the chat's going absolutely mad. You can put your Telegram in the chat there, and I'll see if I can find it after the stream there. Not a problem. If not, just drop me a message. If we get to well, the first likes target's 55, right? The first like target's 55. So yeah, if we get to 55 likes, I will do another giveaway for the premium scalp package, which is this sideways indicator coming through here. Just going to review some trades from yesterday, if I can find them on my chart here. Yes, it was. We got one coming through from HNT coming through here from guys, and as you can see, this works in a sideways market. If this channel is sideways, it's basically valid. What we're waiting for here, we're waiting for a nice tap to the central point there, a nice wick on the outside, and basically if we get a candle body close back inside this range here, we're looking for a lovely short position down there. Amazing stuff. Vice versa to the upside if we get the same scenario coming through there. As you can see there, lovely short position from this zone. Take profit staggered, one there, bang, 1.53% made in the space of literally like an hour. Really good stuff indeed. And my premium package coming through there, guys, is the chat's going crazy there. Donna's put in every single number. Yeah, my premium package, I put out in a sense trade signals from this indicator, right? Because the indicator is planning out these positions, and I do 5 per day. Minimum of 5 per day, so that's 25 per week, guys. That's 25 per week. And if you are looking to start a free trial on that, just jump to the website. You've got 7 days. You've got 7 days of free trials. That's basically 7 days of 25 free signals, right? Pretty crazy, pretty crazy stuff there. So yeah, 7 days of 7-day free trial, but it's I give 5 signals per day, Monday to Friday. So it's So yeah, and it's £19.99 per month after that. You get access to the indicator on your chart, and also, as I said, private Telegram group as well there. And you can just see how God mode this is, right? Obviously, this is a sideways market there, guys. Sideways money works in a sideways market. As you can see, nice wick out the zone. We got a nice short position coming through there. Bang. Take profit here. Near enough 1%. Amazing stuff there. As you can see here, guys, you're coming down. As we're sideways. We hit the central point. We're valid. We come down. We get a wick. We get a nice long position coming through here. We long all the way up to the central point. Take profits hit twice. Amazing stuff. That's another clean example of a nice 1.31% trade. Hello. Let's have a look again, right? We get a nice wick outside the zone. Come back down. Another long position up to that central point. Wick outside the zone. Wait for that candle close there. And candle open there. You get another long position all the way back to that central zone. So here, we've literally got examples of around probably 3 or 4, 5% scalps there. Pretty crazy stuff there. And also, if you do want your 7-day trial for this, in the Telegram group, I've made a private video for you guys to basically learn how to actually scalp with this indicator. It's very simple, very easy to learn. So yeah, if you did want to even just trial this out for 7 days and see what you can do with it, right? And after that, it's like $19 a month, right? And I've had people say to me straight away, they trialed it out and they were like, oh, well, I made my money back straight away. So it's just a win-win-win, right? And so yeah, that's what I want to say about that. Now let's look at the subscriber target. It was 1,580 was the target there, guys. And we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. 12. We're 12 subscribers away. Amazing stuff there, guys. Do appreciate all the love and all the subscribers coming through there. It's going to be a nice target. See if we can hit that today. And we have smashed through the like target as well there. So let's do a premium scout package giveaway, guys. And that's obviously what I was just talking about there. Premium scout package giveaway. We've got 40 people watching. Let's do a number between... We'll do 1 and 10. 1 and 10. And the number I'm going to write down is that one. Yeah, so 1 and 10, guys. This is going to be quite a quick giveaway, as you can imagine. 1 and 10, and then we're going to go straight to the altcoin request part of the show, guys. So get ready to put your altcoin requests in the chat once we've done this giveaway, and we will see how we go from there. Amazing stuff. Just gonna have some H2O, and then we will carry on. Need a crypto 1 to 10. Yeah, MS Bunny has got it straight away with number 8. Amazing stuff there. Well done to you. Well done to you. Amazing stuff there. And JR just said, does the free trial apply to you? I think it was a bit of a grey area because you did pay it in crypto. So what I will do for you, JR, because obviously you've now paid for a month, right? So what I'll do next month, we'll just delay your renewal for a month. Not for a month, for a week, right? So you'll get your 7-day free trial, but it will be the following month, right? Because you've already paid. So yeah. That's what we'll do for that, JR, so don't worry. Let me write that down so I don't forget it. So you will get your month free, don't you worry. Amazing stuff coming through there. Now, let's do some altcoin requests coming through there, guys. So get your altcoin requests in the chat, and we will get to them ASAP Rocky as quick as possible. Can't see any at this time, right? We're going to do, I don't know, we'll probably do like 10 altcoin requests or something and see how that goes. See how we're feeling, because we've been going for an hour and 6 minutes now, guys. So yeah, I see quite a few new people are coming onto the stream there. So get your altcoin requests in the chat, and we will do some live TA for you. Do some live TA. I know it's a little bit delayed. For now, I'm going to jump to, I don't know, Solana. Let's have a look at Solana. Bit of Solana coming through there. Yeah, so as you can see here for Solana, we've got a bull flag scenario coming through. Bit of progression to the downside, right? And this is, to be honest, it is expected, right? But it is expected just because we pumped 800 and... Oh, it was actually I was going to look at. We've pumped 830% since Elon and Jack jumped on that B word conference, right? So right now, for Solana to actually have this pullback, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely healthy. But as I said here yesterday, we are waiting for some sort of breakout scenario to come through, looking for that next leg up. Hopefully we can see that coming through there. So yeah, let me just jump to AXS there. Bit of Axie. Does anyone play this game? Let me know in the chat if you do play this game, guys. That'd be quite interesting to know. And if you are coming onto the stream, get your altcoin requests in the chat. I will get to them as soon as possible. Now, this is obviously the daily for Axie. Let's have a little look. Let's zoom out because obviously this has been performing pretty well. I guess the May crash coming through there, but yeah. Considering the May crash, and we know a lot of altcoins actually got really stuck at previous all-time highs there after that May crash. Sorry, before the May crash actually come from this whole bull run coming through there. Axie has actually just been outperforming pretty much everyone and every goddamn thing, right? Amazing stuff there for Axie. We're actually on a nice pullback there. I know a lot of people have a lot of confidence for this right now, but what I would say is we have just pumped significantly right here on the daily. We've pumped significantly. Now, the last time we did pump significantly, we just had consolidation and then rejections to the downside for a bit, right? And this is obviously people selling off their Axie who have been hodling from the goddamn start, right? And obviously they're earning through the app as well there because obviously it's an NFT game. So yeah, people are obviously selling off their Axie as becoming more popular. So you need to be prepared. I wouldn't... Even if you're getting in now after this pullback, it's still quite a bit of a gray area. And the reasoning for this is, guys, is because it's all-time highs there for Axie. We know the all-time high rule. We know the all-time high rule that we use here on this channel. If we hit an all-time high, 80% of the time it pulls back to the previous all-time high, right? 80% of the time it does. Clean example of this for Axie here is when we hit this all-time high from before at 93. You can see this pullback coming through for September. Same example here. Let me zoom in a bit, right? It's not very visually appealing. Here we go. Yeah, so same example here. All-time high coming through that previous all-time high, pulling back to the all-time high getting set, and then pulling back to the previous all-time high. 80% of the time, guys, it happens. So when you're hitting all-time highs there, just relax, chill out. The likelihood of it coming back is very high, right? It's very, very high. See, at this point in time for Axie, the previous all-time high, it has tapped it, it's said hello, but we're still in this downtrend. If you are looking for any sort of entry point, I would probably be waiting for a confirmed reversal here. But at this point in time, you're looking at potentially coming down to this $109, $108 there. So just have to see how that goes. In terms of, that's obviously in the micro scale, guys. In terms of the macro, we are looking a bit more progressive to the upside there. It's still a nice, healthy uptrend. It's still not bad at all, but just take into consideration there. We'll do a bit of Mount Everest, right? We'll do a bit of Mount Everest coming through there in terms of the analogy. Let's have a little look at that. When we're climbing Everest in a parabolic motion, as we are seeing here, guys, we need to be resting. We need to be resting at base camp 1 before taking a leg up. That's pretty bad, right? It's lagging a bit, actually. Yeah, we need to be resting at base camp 1 in terms of a consolidation period before taking a leg up again. That is the healthiest scenario there for a chart when we are going parabolic, right? And that's why we use the Mount Everest Mount Everest analogy there, because this is what we are looking for: consolidation, nice relaxation period coming through there. And to be honest, I just glanced at the RSI, and it's actually pretty down to that central point here on the 4-hourly, which isn't too bad at all. Let me have a look at the daily actually and see how that's reacting on the RSI. Yeah, still overbought here on the daily. So yeah, we could be looking at a bit of retracement, maybe down to the 10 simple there at $103 there. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a better entry point, I would say, for Axie. I mean, even if we do take another leg up here now, we're likely to come back down, right? We are likely to come back down to these prices yet again there. So yeah, just relax and try not to just FOMO in, right? that whole scenario. M says, good morning all, great stream as usual, Chester. Thank you very much, M. Nice to see you on the stream there. I think that's Max, right? ICP, we'll look at ICP for Patrick, because I'm intrigued about ICP, right? I heard ICP actually did some pretty good stuff the other day, right? When Am I wrong? No. When Facebook and stuff went down, ICP obviously it pumped up, right? It's Internet Computer Protocol, I do believe, and this is gonna be a very, very good thing for the future there, guys. Obviously, I know what happened at the start of ICP, and it's quite famous in crypto, from coming in and jumping into like the top 20 cryptocurrencies with like a $30 billion market cap, and then just getting absolutely sold into by investors because the technology hasn't been completely adopted yet. So yeah, it was very interesting to see that actually happen. But from there, we're actually getting a bit more progressive, right? It's looking a bit better. We obviously set a low coming through around 28 there, around $28. And then from there, we've got higher low here, challenge of the higher low, and then progression to the upside from there. So yeah, it's not even too bad. In terms of targets right now for ICP, I probably would be looking for around this 50, 56, 65. We can get over that. As you can see, the resistance has played out quite a bit there. If we can get over that, that's going to be pretty good stuff indeed. Hopefully we can. If not, then it's going to be really bad, right? It's going to be pretty bad to the downside. That's definitely going to be a rejection point to be looking at. As you can see, we have rejected from that today coming through there. Now, in terms of the 4 hourly here for ICP, we are still in an uptrend. We have still got a higher low here at $48, nearly said 48,000 again, and we are bouncing currently on this level of support at $50 there as well. So yeah, it's not all bad, but I would be looking at coming up and breaking this 56 zone for any more progression, having this uptrend continue, right? That's what I would be looking for the old ICP. But yeah, it does look a little bit bearish here on the macro, but on the micro it does look a bit bullish, right? So we'll just have to see how that plans out. But yeah, as I said, 56 is the target price to be going for there. Ryan bought at 122. Thank you, Chester. No rest, just swim trunks and super breathing. So I'm just looking for some altcoin requests, guys. I can't really see any in the chat, so please smash them in the chat there. Omis says, check T-Fuel. Let's have a look at T-Fuel, shall we? Just like the ICP chart. Interesting. Yeah, it seems bad. Obviously, guys, downtrend coming through here. This is obviously September coming through. Hopefully we are seeing a bit of progression. Now September is over. When September ends, yeah, now September is over, we're looking at a bit more progression to the upside. But to be honest, we have actually seen quite big dumps to the downside here for Theta Fuel recently. I would be looking at holding this zone. If we can hold this it's 28.13, 28 cents and 13 there. If we can hold that, it's going to be amazing. But to be honest with you, we're still challenging the 55. If we lose the 55 here, guys, it is going to be progressive to the downside. If we lose this 28.03 there, then it's going to be really bad, right? It's going to be really bad because it's probably going to be looking something along the lines of that, because this is obviously the most recent higher low there. It's going to be really bad if this is going to be the most recent higher high there, and it's going to be looking like we are probably going to be coming down from there if we do lose this zone. Definitely a point to be watching there. But yeah, as I'm talking, we're having a buyback, which is nice. Hopefully we can find support on the 55 and hold that. But yeah, Theta Fuel right now in terms of the 4 hourly could be better. I would say it could be better. Still an uptrend, still a high getting set, but you are dangerously close to that that higher low there. God, look at that dump in the last 3 hours. That's been pretty catastrophic, right? You've got heavy support on the 200 EMA on the hourly, so hopefully you can get a candle body close in the next 7 minutes and 32 there. 7 minutes and 32 seconds there. Hopefully you can get a nice candle body close there, and then you could be looking at a bit more progression to the upside. But as I was saying there earlier on the 4 hourly there, I would be watching this zone as it's the most recent higher low there. Pretty crazy stuff there. Can you check happy fundamentals? So I don't check fundamentals coming through here on stream. I think it's a bit too long, and I'm not the best reader, right? A lot of people just check fundamentals and read them out on stream, but I'm not the best reader. So I will do a bit of research on happy fundamentals in my own time for you there. Haristo. Let's have a little look at that chat. Nathan wants a bit of Solana. We did do Solana, man, but what I would say, just to touch on it quickly for you, is we were progressively trending up for a very, very long time, right? On the daily, since Elon and Jack jumped on that B-word conference, we've gone up literally 830%, right? From July the 20th, 21st, we've gone up 830%. So yeah, it's a bit of a pullback zone that we are feeling for here. In terms of a breakout scenario, I would be looking for around 29.37% in the future there. But to be honest, at this point in time, I wouldn't be really that surprised if we actually trended down for a bit, maybe came to the 55 moving average. I wouldn't expect it to come lower than this 122 there at the most previous higher low there. I would expect to respect that and then bounce up from there if we do get down to that zone there. But we've got a lot of levels of support before we actually bounce up from there. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But in terms of a breakout scenario for the future, I would be looking for this 29.37% there. Wizwheel wants e-gold. Let's have a look at that. Oh, press the wrong button. What's happening? Yeah, I did put the background music on. I thought I didn't for a sec. I know my music's just really loud right now. Obviously, it is a bit of like mic. You know the score. Now, what an interesting chart. The reason why I say this, guys, is a nice uptrend coming through. Obviously, from this point here, from the conference, the famous uptrend conference that I talk about a lot. You can see the volume weighted ATR band acting as a heavy level of support continuously. Very, very good stuff indeed, and that's why we use this indicator. And from there, obviously, the uptrend has actually been really, really good. High lows being set continuously there. We've got wicks to the downside there, but considering how September went, this has really actually been doing quite well. It's quite good actually. A lot of charts actually hit September, came down, actually smashed through these higher low points coming through here. But no, this actually found a lovely level of support on the 55 and the progressive moves to the upside from there. Now, what we are looking for here, guys, is going to be a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. As you can see, we have got a very dominant trend line looking like so. So this is going to be the breakout scenario. Let me get rid of these moving averages for now. This is going to be the breakout scenario to the downside. If this is going to play out, there's going to be a short position to be looking out for there, and vice versa to the upside. You can see we've obviously got a very strong level of resistance at this point in time for e-gold here. But I would say it is looking progressive to the upside. It actually survived September very nicely, actually, I would say. Coming to the end of the symmetrical triangle, which isn't the best scenario, right? But it basically means that the breakout is going to be a bit smaller. But we are on the daily, so we have got a bit of hope there. So we could be looking at something along the lines of this, guys. Obviously, we're going to be staggering take profits all the way up. And it's still going to be around a 21.54% gain in terms of a swing position there. Pretty good stuff indeed. And that's obviously to the upside. Let's weigh up the possibilities of a break to the downside. We're probably going to go on the most recent downtrend there. And it's going to be something along the lines of this. Obviously, depending on where we're going to break here, this is obviously going to be a price prediction for that, speculatively speaking as well. Not financial advice, all that good stuff. Now, also, we do have a higher low here. This is going to be a bounce point in terms of the horizontal to be looking out for, and that's sat at around that 194.50. So in terms of percentage for that to the downside, it's still going to be around a 13.65% there. So yeah, really not too bad. Now let's bring up some moving averages and the volume weighted ATR band as well on the daily. We've currently actually fallen below that, so that is actually a bearish signal coming through there. So yeah, even if we do bounce on this trend line in terms of a level of support there for e-gold, we've still got, it's going to be heavy resistance at 237 there. And to be honest, it's not really going to be the end of the world, just because we have pumped up significantly coming through, especially in September as well, right? So yeah, not bad. Let me jump to the 4 hour and see what we can make from that. Yeah, same scenario. It's actually a lot healthier, actually, because you can see the level of support coming through from the 200 EMA there, and you can see the support that we do form on that zone. I mean, if not, we do form it, we usually reclaim it there, so you can see it all correlates together. So if we are actually going to be coming down to this sort of zone here, if we break this zone, obviously we're going to have a lot of resistance to the top side there, which is going to be good for a short position. But in terms of a bounce for a long position there, this is what we are going to be looking for. Sorry, not a long position, but a level of support to be looking for there, to be referencing a breakout long for the future there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we actually if we hold this zone for e-gold. With the state of the RSI right now on the 4 hourly, it is looking like if we are going to see the price come down and challenge this 200 EMA there, we're going to be getting to that oversold stage, right? We're going to get to the oversold stage there on the RSI. Why is that not working? Yeah, there we go. Oversold stage on the RSI, and that obviously means, guys, we're looking for a buyback scenario. So I would be expecting some sort of bounce period coming through at around this 216, 220, that sort of area, to bounce up from there, starting a little micro uptrend, probably test the 55, maybe come back down, bounce again, break the 55, and then look at progression to the upside, because we know the progression is there. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, e-gold not looking too bad. Hopefully I covered all the angles there for you there, Mr. Wizwheel. Let's have a little look. Yeah, everyone's on about the ADA market cap. Back to all-time high, says Wizwheel. Yeah, that is going to be back to all-time high, I do believe. progressive move up there. But just got to remember the all-time high rule. It retraces 80% of the time, so yeah, it's not too bad. If we do see the completion of the measure move, which is ambitious, 21.54%, and we know the drill, guys. We stagger our take profits all the way up. If we do see the all-time high get hit, amazing. And if that is going to happen, right, we've got the volume weighted ATR band here as well. And we know, I say this quite a bit, but I'm trying to say a bit more because it's such a valid tool to be using. As you can see, guys, if we get above the volume weighted ATR band, we trend above it really well, right? So we could be looking at a nice leg up again if we can get above that. So it's going to be a next point to watch at 292 there. Perfect. You can see we bounce on it very, very nicely, right up until we lose it. And when we lose it, it acts as resistance again, as you can see there. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a point to be looking out for, whether we're going to get resistance or whether we're going to ride that wave all the way above it. Kevin's saying SHIB going to the moon for real. Yeah, I think SHIB is taking a run up today. Well, no, it took a massive run up yesterday. Tell you what, let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Obviously, guys, you know my opinions on meme coins. Look at this. You know my opinions on meme coins. It's not that I don't like people making money. It's the fact that it annoys me in the sense of the seriousness of crypto in governments adopting it. If the governments are talking about the idea of adopting say, I don't know, say ADA as a currency or something like that, then they're going to look at the top 10 cryptos and be like, oh, what is Doge? A coin with a $20 billion market cap that does nothing and gets manipulated by someone tweeting. No, we'll stay away from crypto for a few more years. Do you know what I mean? It ruins the sort of seriousness, and that's just my opinion on it. I know it's a controversial opinion. I'm not sad about people making money, because that's obviously why I do my job, to help you guys make some money, right? But yeah, it's just it just kind of defeats the narrative of crypto, in my opinion. But yeah, at this point in time, SHIB is looking pretty strong in terms of this uptrend. Very parabolic, guys. So yeah, if you are fortunate to be holding any of this, the old SHIB, it's parabolic, right? Parabolic motion, Mount Everest. I would be looking at taking heavy levels of profit, right? Because the more people that get into this, it's a big FOMO game. Big FOMO game right now. I gained 3K in 2 hours on SHIB. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff. So yeah, as you can see, if people are going to be jumping in now, you're probably going to... I don't know, man. It's just so manipulated, right? I think this is all started from Elon jumping back on his tweet game, right? He's started tweeting about crypto again, and this is obviously he's tweeted about SHIB, and well, you can see the results. It's just, but yeah. Anyway, TA on SHIB, insanely parabolic. It's probably going to crash, right? It's doing what Doge basically did when Doge started, and we saw obviously Doge crashed like crazy, and right now you're probably seeing a lot of people FOMOing in, making money, right? They're making money, and then there's gonna be a crash coming through. There is. It can't just go up, guys. It can't just go up. And doesn't someone own a significant amount of SHIB? Isn't it? I don't know the details on it, guys, but I think someone owns a significant amount of SHIB, and if that is the case, if SHIB goes up a significant amount, they're probably just going to sell it, and then it's just going to obviously cascade down, and then sort of massive sell-off coming through there. So yeah, Paul wants a bit of Selenium, interesting. Let's have a little look at that. All YouTube is about SHIB. Nice marketing going on right now. Yeah, I'm not about that, right? I could make SHIB video after SHIB video, and I could probably clear thousands and thousands of views, right? But I'm not. I'm no. Yeah, I'm not about that, guys. You guys know. You guys know I'm more of a serious trader. I don't F with the meme coins. Yeah, for Paul here, as you can see, Paul, Selenium is on KuCoin, so it's very new, actually. 27th of September. Really quite new, actually. Not that much data to be going off here. The classic sort of scenario coming through there is a big pump up coming through, and then obviously an open massive pump up, and then obviously cascading to the downside. Right now, let's have a look at the lows. You're currently bouncing off this level of support at $2. You're already in a low scenario, right? You're already in a low scenario. So basically, you don't know how low this could go before seeing any confirmed reversal there. And if you are going to see any confirmed reversal, to get a confirmed reversal here, I would be looking at basically setting, you've got some lower highs, but they're not really that congruent because the reverse in the price isn't that strong. So what I would want from you in terms of Selenium right now is to actually get a pump up, potentially test this horizontal that we've probably got coming through here at around this $2.15 there, and then bounce down from that, and then we know this is going to be the target point for the future to get to. If you can get above that, then it is going to be looking at a nice trend reversal from there. But at this point in time, there's not really any confirmed sort of bounce point to come down to. You need to be setting a congruent lower high there for us to be actually have something to challenge to get towards. Yeah, so bearish. Looking for a position on DYDX, says AJI. Let's have a look at that. Any good buy right now? Can you suggest a coin? I can't. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know the fundamentals of Selenium as well. So so it might be a good buy. I'm not sure. But what I would say is I can't suggest coins for you guys to buy, I'm afraid, because unfortunately that is financial advice. I do my altcoins of the day, my 3 altcoins of the day that I showcased to you today, that I showcased to you Monday to Friday, right? Just because I like to give you guys some educational TA and some potential positions for you guys to research yourself. It's not financial advice, it's potential positions that I'm probably going to take, but I'm going to do some research in my own time, and I suggest you guys do that as well. And those 3 altcoins today are Stellar, Uniswap, and XRP in terms of their pretty good swing positions, right? And I know a lot of you know that I'm not the biggest scalp trader in the world. I'm not the biggest fan of looking at charts 24/7, and that's why we've got the scalping package, the indicator package, where it's like it's quite easy to find scalps because you just stick to the laws of that, and you know you're going to make money because it's 72% profitable. You get 5 trades a day, and it's 25 trades a week, right? Crazy stuff there. So yeah, if you did want to I'll suggest whatever Chester whispers to me. I'm fully qualified, apparently. Yeah, funny stuff, man. DYDX right now. Not looking bad, right? To be honest, it isn't looking bad. What I would say is you did go parabolic here, guys. You did go parabolic. You obviously set your high, all-time high coming through there. Obviously, only on Binance chart. I don't know how this is on other charts there. Oh, God. You did test this zone. You did test this zone again. But unfortunately, you have seen progression to the downside from there. And this is quite a good example of an all-time high rule coming through here as well there. Once you see all-time highs get set 80% of the time, you come back down to previous all-time highs there, guys. So yeah, clean cut the all-time high rule there. Now we've actually tested the all-time high yet again, but not quite found the progression to the upside from there, and actually lost a very, very key horizontal here. And this would be the next target to the downside if this trend is going to continue there. Probably around this $19, that sort of area. Maybe we'll probably go on candle bodies there. Around $19.59 there. That's definitely going to be a bounce point to be looking out for. But you have actually just lost these low points there, setting lower lows continuously. So yeah, pretty progressive to the downside. If you were looking for any sort of momentum to the upside here, this is going to be the scenario. You want to be breaking through this most recent lower high that you've got coming through here. If you do see trend reversal, maybe bounce up here, something along the lines of that, and then you can get to this zone around this 24th there. But yeah, you're looking at around 10 days away, or sorry, 4 days away from that, if this scenario is going to play out there. Oh, God. Getting yawns now. It's been going for an hour and a half, that's why. 68 likes as well, guys. We absolutely smashed the like target. So the like target was set by, we actually smashed we nearly smashed 3 of them, right? We got Ivo, who set the like target of 55. We got Liam, that set a like target of 65. And we got Shashir setting a like target of 69. Amazing stuff there. FYI looks fundamentally strong, if you ask me, but not financial advice. Is that Yield Finance, Leader Crypto? FYI. For your information. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Yield Finance, or is that YD, YDI or something? But yeah, for DYDX is what I would be looking for there. Definitely something to be looking out for the future there, guys. I'm gonna do a BTC update, and then I'm gonna be calling it, guys, because we're going for an hour and a half. Pretty tired. As you can see, I've started the yawning and stuff. So yeah, and I've got chicken Caesar salad to eat. Banging. Yeah, if we can bang 100 likes. If we can bang 100 likes before I do my BTC update, I'll stay on for another hour. How about that? There you go. Thanks, Chester. Not a problem, man. Not a problem. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, broadening wedge for Bitcoin, as I was saying here, potential bounce point coming through. We're actually having a nice bounce here on the price action channel, sat around 50,400. This is a bit of a sideways period actually for Bitcoin here. And to be honest, that is going to be good for us there. If we can actually hold this sideways momentum for a bit of a longer period there, then obviously it's going to be very, very good for the sideways money indicator, guys, because obviously it means a lot of the altcoins will be going sideways, and we could basically be making some cold, hard cash, right? We can be making some cold, hard cash from these trades. So yeah, we'll just have to see how these go for the future there. I mean, to be honest, you can see we're not really going sideways on any of these charts at this point in time. And this is what I was on about scalping, right? It's very easy to just go from here and just go, right, what are the rules, right? Now we know this is valid, right? We've hit the central point. We're going to be going sideways from here. So now if we can get the next wick below this zone, we're going to be taking a long back to this central point, right? This is obviously the premium package there, guys. So yeah, that's definitely a potential position there for STX there. If we can get a nice candle body, we're still miles away, right? So we still got a dump, get a wick below, and then get a candle close in that zone, and then bounce it back to there. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes for STX there. But yeah, you see how easy it is to scalp this indicator, right? You can just go through with your watch list and be like, right, are you sideways? No, 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 no. Yeah, you do have to go through quite a few of them, but like clean example here, like it's perfect. You can see us coming to the central point, making it valid on this sideways action. You come down, you get a wick, candle close in the zone, you long it, you get 2 take profits hit to this central point there. Same scenario again. You hit the central point, you come to this zone, you wick on the outside, you're completely valid because you've hit the central point, and also it's going sideways still. So then you've got a short position, take profit hit, amazing stuff there. Yet again, another one, wick out to the outside, to short position all the way down, take profit hit. So that's another 2.5% there. So just looking at this in the space of probably like a day, you're making 6% on just one chart, just going sideways. So this is why we're going to be waiting for Bitcoin to chill out, and then we're going to be looking for some very, very good scalpy positions coming through there. Big percentages. Yeah, let me jump to Bitcoin again. Looking at a bit of a bounce point coming through actually. We just pumped up about $100. Pretty good stuff indeed. I would be, as I was saying, volume weighted ATR band is a crucial point of resistance there, guys. And that's going to be at 51,233 there. Hopefully we can see progression to the upside today. If not, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. This is going to be acting as a bit of a pullback, bit of a higher low getting set there. Not the end of the world. We do have a bearish divergence coming through from this previous high at 52,800, and that's coming through on the RSI there. So we'll just have to see how that does plan out there. Whether we're going to see imminent rejection to the downside. I would say fear and greed index right now looking pretty bad. Obviously, it's really, really high. So it's an indication for the whales to dump it off an absolute cliff. In terms of the last 4 hours here, we have tested the 10 simple here on the midterm in terms of this dump. So we are seeing a bit of a buyback coming through, but it's still a bearish candle, I would say there, guys. So yeah, interesting to see how this is going to plan out. Key points to be looking out for would be these high lows, and obviously this huge trend line coming to the upside here from this was it rising wedge pattern? Did we see? Yeah, rising wedge pattern to the upside here. If we do lose this trend line here around this 49,000, it's going to be very, very progressive to the downside. And the reasoning for this is, guys, let me switch to the long term. No, that's the Bitcoin dominance. Bear with me. Filthy music in my ears right now. Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. Yeah, so as I was saying, if we do lose that zone, this can be very, very crucial, just because we're going to be losing the chance of invalidating the most recent lower high there for Bitcoin from the previous all-time high there, and that's obviously going to be pretty bearish, right? It's going to be pretty bearish if we are going to see a confirmed lower high get set. So yeah, if we do lose this trend line, progression to the downside, lower high getting set, not an invalidation of the most recent lower high, looking pretty bearish indeed there. So yeah, definitely a crucial point to be watching there, guys. Crucial point to be watching there, and I'm going to wait here for the 100 even when the stream ends. Honestly, guys, the reason why I said 100 is because it's very ambitious. It's probably not going to happen, right? Yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me, I'm afraid. But I will be back tomorrow morning to do a nice BTC update coming through there. I will be in the Telegram all day. So if you are new to trading and stuff, or you're a professional trader and you just want to talk about trading or anything like that, that's the place. Go check out the community there. The link is in the description. And as I was saying about all my packages and stuff like that, go check out my website. All the information is there. The link is in the description for that as well. But for now, it is going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Appreciate you all out here. so goddamn juicy.